Hi, we are alive, remembering our breath as we breathe life, energy into our lungs, where it is transferred to utilize this life energy in all of our cells. It's a miracle of evolutionary accomplishment. And that's just one thing that we are. There are many, 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 many miracles in every direction that we can consider or conceive, following in your own being whom you are, finding out, believing in being in a sense and state of awe before your being. Breathe in your awareness of your body. Pulse, your heart squeezing this energized blood. Shimmer as your cells, 37 trillion, are glimmering and celebrating this allowance and their acceptance of life. There are so many nooks and crannies and things beyond conception are going on simultaneously in each of us, in each unique moment, in all of us, in all unique moments that is shared across all of creation. It is. How many birds are moving on the face, on this thin shell of air right now in this world? Birds in the sky, wings working. How many? All unique, remembering we are of evolution. We are of the residual energy of creation. We are living manufacturing plants of energy and all kinds of chemical combinations, reactions, synergies. And we are DNA. We are a continuous series of events, generations of lives being born and lived and dying to become and to grow into what we now are. 10 million years ago, the DNA was different. 100 million years ago, much different again. We are a product of, we are the child of creation, of evolution. And we are, when you consider the entirety of everything, we remain, whom here is not a bundle of miracles, whom here is not the flowing energy of creation. We all are. Your body, allowing oneself to feel your foundation shimmering, energetic, whatever word you wish to use. Feel. Feel. What do you think I'm saying? You must go inside, listening to my words attentively. You must be involved. Your heart must climb. Your soul must fly. It is the way you will learn, because it is a reward to feel the ecstasy of your being. And it is always here. It is you and I and others are always so busy with societal consciousness. We need, yes, this important, appropriate, in quotes, and yet too often has our heritage been forgotten. that everyone here is our cousin, and that we all are 99.6% the same. We are almost identical, and yet incredibly unique and wonderful, with an infinite number of perspectives. Everyone's gifted with 2 eyes and 1 nose, 2 ears, 10 fingers and 10 toes. So we are very similar in many ways, but we have cultural differences, born in different geographical locations. Everything is a factor in one's uniqueness. Everything. Everything is related. Everything is one. It is the energy of creation. It is folded. It is twisted. It is turned. It is unraveled. It is compressed. It's pulled. I don't know what it is. It's inconceivably incredible that this energy we feel in our own sense of time, motion, is over 14 billion years as we reckon it. And we each have our own conception of time, as we each have our own relationship to it, our own experience with it. Following your breathing deep inside your chest, locating your pulse, feeling your body's sensitivity, its exuding warmth, your body quivering with energy and sensitivity, receptivity, perceptivity. These words are all the same. They mean being aware. Focus, right, left, middle, right? Think about it. Meditation tool, mindfulness tool, different kinds of tools. Put more tools together. Virtues are tools that help one succeed, strengthen, become persistent, persuasive. We are changing ourselves. We are not asking if we can change. We are determining our changes. We are utilizing self-affirmations. And we are utilizing nurturing and growing of virtues, self-qualities, self-characterizations, the way we live our lives, the way we think and respond. This is what we're doing with these kinds of tools. I am strong, self-reliant, kind, understanding, cheerful, compassionate. I have empathy. I have a developed and developing sense of perspective. I am organized. I am flexible and creative, filling oneself with positivity, filling oneself with your own alertness of your own energy. This is success. It is only initial. You want to be a flowing energy. It is not a straight line. It is easy to forget, and it is easy to be consumed, again, in societal consciousness, which includes one's ego. I'm making it broader to include a little bit of everything, religion and politics, and ego and rules and regulations and commandments, spiritual tradition, societal consciousness. Good, it's good. but it needs to be balanced. This consciousness that you and I are speaking of is 10,000 years old. It's old for us. We look at it with amazement. We look at Egyptian heritage and we go, whoa. And we look all over the world where there is some documentation or evidence of what our ancestors did in their lives. How does all of this relate to you and I is we get to gaze upon all of these different avenues, currents, wisdoms, experiences, spiritual traditions, forms of government, social experiments, all kinds of things, business. And we get to utilize all this experience to improve what we are doing. What is this called? This is what we call experience and wisdom. This is the real deal. This is what we want. What are we doing? We're not doing this. Look at what's happening in our world. How many wars do we have going on right now simultaneously for greed and ego more than anything else, for someone's own stupidity or lack of abilities? It is understandable. I'm as soon or as quick to say that we are all bundles of miracles too. And those who are erring can change their ways, awakening to perhaps a more comprehensive, filled with perspective kind of awareness. That's what we need. Think about what you're doing, what your role is, what you can do. What are you doing? Are you being honest and fair? Many times that's what you can do. That's your role, and that's fine. Doing the best that you can in your circumstance. Want to increase what you have and what you're aware of is another story altogether. It is another step in your own journey, practicing. Oh, for dozens of years, my practice was sporadic. Not that I wasn't spiritually minded, but that more often than not, my mind was societally, consciously aware, making a living, interacting, business. This is societal kind of a thing, right? Interacting with people that you are vendors and customers. This is a societal kind of thing. Even family can be and are societal kinds of consciousness. So we have rules and regulations and customs and commandments and traditions and so many different things that are determining the way that we feel we should act, help determining whom we are, our action. Think about what you're doing all the time. And when you forget, be kind to yourself. It is most important. And be patient. Believe me, as a fellow human being, the more that you do this, the more divine you will feel inside. Energy follows attention. For decades, I was come back to this for a week, a couple weeks, and then it would fade. And some period of time fly by. And I remember there's something there that I am looking to do. I don't know what, but I see a glimmer in my mind. And reading another book maybe, doing some meditation and some breathing exercises and sight exercises. and then falling out of that tradition again and being busy in this can-be busy world, and being this way for decades, lost in a sense from what could have been, of what could have been made. Could-haves, would-haves, and should-haves, right? So my advice, my suggestions, in my own sense of humility, is that you begin your practice and do it all day, knowing that you will fail much more often as you begin than succeed. Allow your failures to be a success, for they've reminded you have work to proceed. And being kind, because we are kind and patient, it is easy to begin again and be here now in this new, exciting, vibrant opportunity of a moment, shining, flowing, glowing in grace and harmony. Namaste.